everyone, and we're back for Totally Obsessed. It's Friday. I hope you guys have had a good week so far. Jumping right in, I do not have these books with me because all my books are at home and I'm at university, so I do have like a couple books, but I'm just, for sake of continuosity, which is now a word, I won't be showing you any covers. Hopefully you will know what I'm talking about, and I'll try and leave links in the doobly-doo below just so you will know, so you can check it out on Goodreads. There you go. This week's topic is if you liked this book, you would like this book. And I had some time brainstorming, and I think I just came up with a couple ones that aren't as fantastic as I hope they would be, but they're just ones that I would totally endorse and totally think fit the topic. Starting with one of my absolutely favorite books last year, The Sky is Everywhere by Jenny Nelson. If you liked that book, you will really like Hold Still by Nina LaCour. I adored that book. They're both kind of similar. They both deal with grief, but I feel like Hold Still does have its own things, and it can stand, compared to The Sky is Everywhere, it stands its ground. I really, really like both books, and I would totally recommend them together. The second one I chose because they are similar in timelines, actually. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by David Levithan and Rachel Kahn. If you liked Nick and Nora, you will like Graffiti Moon by Kat Curley. Kat Curley is an Australian author, but she has Graffiti Moon is coming out Valentine's Day 2012, and it's on NetGalley, and I read it, and it's freaking fantabulous. And both are so good, and the thing that's similar about the two, and why I would just put these two books together, if you're wondering, is that both books take place over one single night, and I find I really like those books. That's not to say there aren't other books that take place in a single night. I don't really know what else comes to mind. I had some swimming around my brain. If you have which books take place in a single night, if you know, leave it in the comments. Third one. These two are actually very similar in themes instead this time. If you like Dreamland by Sarah Dessen, you will like Bitter End by Jennifer Brown. Jennifer Brown also wrote Hate List. If you've read it, I feel like it's a popular-ish book, but it's not as... I haven't really seen it in a while because it's kind of old, but Bitter End is her second book, and it's fantastic. It's so, it's so emotional, and it's compelling, and it deals with... it deals with relationship abuse, domestic abuse, but they're really similar, but they're also kind of different. They both deal with such important themes in society today. Moving on, I will deal with the fantasy genre. I've seen Harmony's video. Harmony really she used Graceling already. If you like Graceling, you'll I don't remember, I'm sorry. Anyways, I decided to use Graceling as a comparison as well. If you like Graceling, you will enjoy Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. I did not like the sequels at all, but I really, really loved Poison Study, and it also has this kick-ass heroine, and it's written excellently. It's just wonderful, and I liked it. I find them really similar because I found both of them I could not put down, and that's why I would basically put those two books together and recommend them as a group. I think they're both fantastic novels. Just throw a couple of fantasy books out there that are awesome, and I would just put with Graceling because they're just in the awesome sauce genre. Definitely Finnegan of the Rock by Malene Marquetta and Brightly Woven by Alexandra Bracken. Moving on, this one is another one that has similar themes, but they're a lot darker. If you like Crank by Ellen Hopkins, minus the prose, the poetry style, I know that's what's so fantastic about Crank, but I found the themes in Crank, it's addiction and things like that. If you like Crank by Ellen Hopkins, you will love Ballads of Suburbia by Stephanie Keenert. Dude, Ballads of Suburbia. I cannot believe that more people have not read this book. It's phenomenal. It's so gritty, it's dark, and it feels so realistic, and interspersed throughout there's mini stories. Each character writes their own story, and it's heartbreaking, and it's so brilliant. And if you ever want one of those darker books, darker contemporary novels, and it will blow you away, it's almost guaranteed. It's amazing. It's Ballads of Suburbia by Stephanie Keenert. Definitely check it out. This one, I don't really know I really want to put them together because I really want to include one of these books. So if you liked North of Beautiful by Justina Chen Headley, I love that book, by the way. It's such a great book. I love that book. You will like Five Flavors of Dumb by Anthony John. Five Flavors of Dumb, I read that this summer and it was like amazing. It was just one of those contemporary novels. You're like, why aren't there more novels like this? It's just tells a story. It has good like relationships. It doesn't it has like, it's not like an overdone romance, which I really loved. It just dealt with the character and the themes. It was unique and it was different, but it was really, really great. So Five Layers of Dumb by Anthony John. Definitely check that one out. Moving on to Dystopian, and these two I am comparing because of writing style. If you enjoyed The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, which, if you know me, I am like the hugest fan of that series, the Chaos Walking series, you will love Blood Red Road by Maura Young. Blood Red Road, freaking amazing, and it takes some time to get used to the writing because it's like they're written really similarly. If you've seen both of the books, you'll know what I'm talking about, but they're really similar and I really love them. Both books are so good, and God, I cannot wait for the sequel of Blood Red Road. Last but not least, I have to include this in here because it's my favorite book. So if you like Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta, which if you don't know already, I am in love with, you will like A Little Wanting Song by Kath Crowley. I am putting these two books together because the writing style is just beautiful. I can't even explain it. Like, both these authors are amazing. And also, I feel like Jellicoe Road, the story is a bit more exciting, but in A Little Wanting Song, it's a bit more simple, but the writing is just so gorgeous that I just like, it immediately reminds me of Melina Marchetta, and that's one of the highest compliments I can give. Okay, and that's it. Oh, I have a really short one. I don't really think they would go together very well, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Sweet Scarlet by Maureen Johnson. I found that it was a really fun contemporary novel, and what other fun contemporary novel but High Society by Ali Carter. I love both those series. I can't wait for like the third book in each one, so I don't know. I just thought I'd throw them in. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what books you associate with other books, or what you would like to contribute to this week's theme. Hope you enjoyed this video and have a great weekend, guys. Also, remember, links are in the doobly-doo, and check out these books. I promise my taste is not that bad. Yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.